Loading. Welcome to Access the Animus.
Hello everyone and welcome to a new video here on Access the Animus. Today we're going to discuss a few general news surrounding different pieces of Assassin's Creed content and products. In fact, we're going to have a brief update on the Odin Runes in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, then we're going to discuss the info about the Basim Outfit for the game, and the news about the one-handed swords coming to the game as well. In the video, we're also going to showcase what seems to be a meteor that was spotted in Valhalla, the Assassin's Creed related content scheduled for Watch Dogs Legion in August, and finally we're going to have a look at the new animated trailer for the upcoming Assassin's Creed Dynasty Manhua, which will release in France very soon. If you enjoyed the video, please consider liking it, subscribing to our channel, and turning the notifications on so you don't miss any of our future updates. And with that out of the way, let's go through all the most recent Assassin's Creed news. Yes, we're back talking about the Odin Illusionary Runes, both because a lot of you have been asking about them, and especially because we have an update, but not the ones we were hoping for. For those of you who might not remember about them, the England map of Assassin's Creed Valhalla features several instances of this rune, called Odin's Illusionary Rune, which are scattered seemingly in most or potentially every region of the game. As of now, 6 of them have been found, 5 of them we reported in our video dedicated to them, which you can find both on screen and in the description, and the 6th of them was found a month or so ago by user Kratos711DOGG and reported as usual by JV, who has covered this mystery far and wide since the game released. Up until recently, nobody could make anything significant out of the runes, and it has proven very hard to find them across the map and to even know their true meaning and purpose, and it's still like that today. What's new is that we now finally have a confirmation through a tweet by narrative director Darby McDevitt that the runes are indeed part of a mystery of the game, but it is a mystery that currently cannot be fully solved by design. This means that the mystery itself cannot be activated or triggered for now, meaning that a future piece of content like an upcoming patch, a new update, maybe one of the 2 upcoming DLCs, any of those could actually activate a proper mission or activity that will involve the runes in some way. So we still don't know what the runes are about or if there's any reward tied to them, but at least we can calm down for now, as we know that we still cannot do anything with them, unless you guys would like to still go out in the wild and look for them. Next, Joe Raptor recently revealed a very interesting bit coming off an interview he had with Ubisoft producer Jose Araiza, which of course we're going to link in the description. We really suggest you check it out. So yes, one-handed swords will come to Assassin's Creed Valhalla at some point, as apparently it was one of the most requested features by players, even though the dev team will require some time to properly develop them as their own weapon type and not a reskin of existing weapons. Moving on, YouTuber X Jonathan has shared this leaked picture of what seems to be the game files for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and apparently it seems that at some point Basim's outfit will be made available for players. It's not clear when or if this is going to happen, even though yesterday, in the same interview with Joe Raptor, producer Jose Araiza confirmed that it will come sooner than we think. Of course, it's not even clear if this is going to be a free item or a store item, although, considering it's called outfit and not set, it's likely going to be a single skin that can be applied as a torso item, like Bayek's or Altair's outfits, and both of those are free, so it's likely going to be free too. And to be honest, we can't even try and imagine the community reacting to Basim's outfit being a purchasable item. Next, we have a video about a meteor appearing in Assassin's Creed Valhalla that was shared online by Twitter user @RangerSam, which was also covered by Joe Raptor, and of course you can find his video as well in the description. The video actually shows a meteor falling on the ground with even some smoke coming out of its remains, which is kinda weird, although it isn't new. In fact, as pointed out by Joe Raptor, this already happened in the open world of Assassin's Creed Origins, and also, we should add, in the opening cutscene of the crossover with Final Fantasy XV. Ranger Sam also pointed out where they spotted a Meteor, and that would be in Lincolnshire, very close to Lincoln. Like Jor, we did try to get there, but alas we couldn't spot or trigger it, so we wonder whether it was random or if it's some sort of upcoming content that wasn't meant to appear yet. What if it's going to trigger another crossover event? Speaking of crossovers, the Watch Dogs Legion accounts have also very recently released a roadmap for the upcoming content for the game, and it appears that there's more Assassin's Creed related content than it was originally announced. In fact, a proper crossover with Assassin's Creed taking place in August this year has been mentioned in the roadmap, and it does not only feature the new modern-day assassin character and playable hero Darcy, which was featured in a dedicated trailer and was later confirmed to be non-canon, but also new missions, depicted with a dedicated concept art and a so-called world event. Because of this, as it happened with Final Fantasy XV back in 2017, there's a slight chance that the crossover could also impact Valhalla in return. What do you think? Would you like to see some Watch Dogs content in Valhalla? Finally, we have a new animated trailer for the upcoming Assassin's Creed Dynasty Manhua, which takes place in China in the 8th century AD during the Tang Dynasty period. We have already covered this Chinese comic, which is canon by the way, for what concerned its original version, but in less than a week, on April 1st, it's going to be released in French. Now, we know you're going to ask, so no, there isn't a release date for the manhwa in English yet, but very recently a sneak peek / double feature of the English version of Assassin's Creed Dynasty and the Assassin's Creed Valhalla manhwa, yes, that exists too, that sneak peek is going to be published by Tokyo Pop for Free Comic Book Day on August the 14th. It's very likely that it will contain only the first chapters of both manhwas, but this also very likely means that Tokyo Pop is going to also publish the full volumes in the future, so stay tuned as we're expecting some announcements very soon. In any case, for the French release, Mana Books, the French publisher, has shared a very brief animated teaser for Dynasty, which we're going to show you with its translation in English. Here it is.
En Chine, une guerre civile éclate au sein de la prospère dynastie Tang. Han Nushan, chef militaire aux idées proches de celles des Templiers, forme une armée dissidente afin de s'emparer du pouvoir. Mais un assassin nommé Li He, entraîné dans les lointains et mystérieux royaumes de l'Ouest, va se dresser contre lui dans l'espoir de sauver son pays. Voyagez au cœur de l'histoire avec Assassin's Creed Dynasty, un manga inédit qui revient aux origines du conflit séculaire entre l'ordre et la liberté. Disponible chez Mana Books.
We are sharing the news on our YouTube channel as well, because we're seeing a lot of comments within the community pointing at the art and style of the comic, putting front and center the main assassin Li E and comparing this to the imagery and content of the recent games that according to many have slowly shifted away from the assassin imagery. So where do you stand in all of this? Do you agree with this point of view? Would you like to see an upcoming game with this kind of visuals and style? And that was it for today's video. What do you think of today's news? Which is the one you are interested in the most? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in our next video.